What price would you pay to ensure your father's happiness? For one legendary prince, the answer was everything: his crown, his marriage, and even his death. This is the story of Bhishma, the man whose oath of celibacy shaped the destiny of an entire civilization. In ancient India, there lived a mighty king named Shantanu who ruled the prosperous kingdom of Hastinapur. One day, while walking along the banks of the river Ganges, he encountered a woman of extraordinary beauty. She was Ganga, the divine river goddess in human form. Captivated by her grace, Shantanu married her on the condition that he would never question her actions. Years later, after Ganga had departed, King Shantanu fell deeply in love with Satyavati, a fisherman's daughter. However, her father posed a difficult condition: only Satyavati's sons would inherit the throne. This created a grave dilemma, as Shantanu's son Devavrata was already the crown prince and rightful heir. Seeing his father's deep anguish, Devavrata understood what needed to be done. In a moment that would echo through the ages, he made two solemn vows. First, he renounced his claim to the throne. But this wasn't enough for Satyavati's father, who worried about Devavrata's future children challenging the succession. Without hesitation, Devavrata took a second, more terrible oath: he would never marry or have children, remaining celibate for life. The heavens themselves bore witness to this extraordinary sacrifice. The gods showered flowers from above and proclaimed that henceforth, Devavrata would be known as Bhishma, he of the terrible oath. They also granted him the power to choose the time of his own death, making him virtually immortal. But fate has a way of turning our greatest acts of nobility into our heaviest burdens. Bhishma's oath, meant to secure his father's happiness, eventually contributed to the greatest war the world had ever seen. As the grand uncle and protector of subsequent generations, he was forced to watch as the Kaurava and Pandava princes fought for the throne he had renounced. Bhishma's oath bound him to serve whoever sat on Hastinapur's throne, even when that meant supporting the unjust actions of his great-nephews, the Kauravas. In the great battle of Kurukshetra, he found himself fighting against the righteous Pandavas, trapped by his own dharma, his duty and principles. For 10 days, Bhishma commanded the Kaurava army, proving himself invincible in battle. It took Arjuna, guided by Lord Krishna himself, to finally bring down the mighty warrior. Even then, Bhishma didn't die immediately. Thanks to his divine boon, he chose to lie on a bed of arrows, waiting for the auspicious time to depart from this world. In his final days, lying on that bed of arrows, Bhishma shared profound wisdom with the victorious Pandavas. He taught them about righteousness, governance, and the subtle complexities of dharma. His teachings form the Shanti Parva, one of the most philosophical sections of the Mahabharata. Bhishma's story teaches us that our choices, no matter how noble, can have unforeseen consequences that echo through generations. His oath shows us the power of sacrifice, the weight of duty, and the complex nature of dharma. It reminds us that sometimes the noblest intentions can lead to the most challenging tests of our principles. In the end, Bhishma's life stands as a testament to unwavering dedication to one's word, even in the face of impossible choices. His story continues to inspire millions, teaching us that true greatness lies not in the powers we possess, but in our capacity for sacrifice and our commitment to duty, no matter the cost.